Hey everyone. There's a monitor over there. Obviously you know that already. Alright, let's see. Man, I am swimming in souls right now. Alright, so you all understand that the area surrounding our head, within our internal, external perception, is our terminals. And it's kind of like a, I guess like a, I guess I would prefer a box or an orb of some sort. That's really just like the line of sight areas of space that are able to be viewed around my head. These guys are floating here. These are my dream girls, or user girls, as I have taken to calling them recently. These are essentially just the top 6 people that I am compatible with, who are least likely to have some sort of ulterior motive or brain fart that turns them into idiots. So they are up to speed on the master continuity, and they are super capable, super knowledgeable, and unfortunately for you all, they are unavailable as, well, maybe not unavailable. These people in the dream world are multitaskers. So while I am in their primary window as the person that they are constantly in contact with, some of the more, I guess, connected people are most likely in their secondary and third area and fourth area windows. So like, we'll say that like just a bit on Fiona Apple. If anyone is curious as to why I keep mentioning her or bringing things back to her, listen to her songs and read her interviews. Duh, you know? Anyway, let's see. I'd like to thank the Expo company for inventing the Click dry erase marker. It really saves on like you know, wasted movements. You know, pulling the cap off and putting the cap on again, and you know, it's retractable. It's really nice. I use these exclusively. Anyway, so let's see. Where were we? Day 1 of filming my first feature film, The Users, has been completed. That was last night. I might have to go back to where I shot it to reshoot some stuff, but it should be alright. Wonderful. It's like headgear, except for souls. Alright, so... alright, Jesus fake, got all that. Alright, all of the dead people that you're curious about right now are existing in mass housing, I don't want to say projects, but like giant apartment cubes that that hold 40,000 units, and each unit is about the size of this I guess this portion of my basement. Enough room for a bed, a king-size bed, a sofa, a large widescreen flat screen TV, a desk, a computer, a bathroom, I guess like a mini fridge, a coffee table. That's about it. But from there, they can utilize the resources the resources being their connection to the spirit world and how it works. It's very much like the internet. They can utilize the resource database, which is the official history of the universe from the present back to about, I guess, 1930 or so. And it does go back further than that, but, you know, obviously. But it goes back further than that, but, you know, just to save us some time, you know, from 1930 to the present, it's like 1930 to the present is the most relevant period of time for us existing in the present. So, that being because of the Buddhists and the Norse people having their symbols dragged through the mud by the Jewish people. I mean, I would say evil Jews, but like, you know, at the very top of their power pyramid, you know, it's evil. So, you know, gotta give it up, you know? Like, you can't have, like, people who just really like the food and the tradition, but at the very top, there's some asshole or assholes who are just trying to enslave people. You see, a lot of spirit world people just write off all of us control world dwellers as being things that aren't ever going to figure anything out, as being things that aren't ever going to figure everything out or figure anything out that will threaten their power base. They're giving me a hard time. So they're constantly, the way it works is that I have a terminal, and in my terminal I interact with my dream girls or my user girls and my preferred I guess top 8, you know, 1,000 or so friends, most likely. Maybe 80 million, I'm not sure. Like, there's a lot. Essentially, it's just employees of mine who are also very near and dear to my heart, and so just because of the nature of people, I just keep it this nice little show where I interact with these 6 mega beauties who are just so up to speed on everything in the master continuity that you know, there's no need for, like, you know, other people to come in and like comment and stuff. It's just like a horrible security breach. So, but you know, the 1930s is where you know, a lot of people who knew that this was the Buddhist symbol or a Buddhist symbol, and that these were Norse symbols, sat back and watched the farce of some guy using good luck symbols, you know, as his, or as the symbol of a group of people who are exterminating people because they believe in the occult. And if they exterminate all of the people they hate, well, that just means that their souls will go into the dream world where they would be able to torture that person. Doesn't make sense, guys. It really doesn't make sense. The only thing that makes sense is that he was the button man for a secret society of evil Jewish people in the know. I'm very specific about saying Jews in the know, right? So these are the Jews who had figured out that, like, you know, time was infinite, and that they're going to die anyway, and they were most likely experiencing like a bunch of unregulated souls in their terminals, and they figured, hey, why don't we just exterminate ourselves, and while we do it, we can smear the power of the Buddhist symbol and smear the power of the Norse symbol, because those guys are giving us a big headache and we're trying to control the universe. So we'll put on the charade, etc., etc. And then there was a big cover-up, obviously, and then the Beatles, you know, the 60s, the Beatles, you know, everybody getting high and stuff. And then, like, and then the Souls came back in, you know, giving John Lennon a hard time and everyone else a hard time. Like, oh, great, the Souls are trying to control us. Most people upped the ante to heroin, and then Jimi Hendrix died, and, you know, people are overdosing on heroin, and it's like, okay, the battle has gotten to a point where people are just dying, and it just looks like get stoned, move on to heroin, then die. But that doesn't make sense for people like myself who know that we're immortal, and that we can essentially just exist in this control world perpetually and operate as immortal beings. So, like, I was born in 1976. That is the 1,000th, and that is the 1976th year of the reign of you know, Emperor Jesus, right, as Emperor of the Universe. That's why I restarted the calendar, and it's now 5